greeting everyone. While others might still be toddling, I had already embarked on my journey of dance at the tender age of 3. Mind you, it wasn't just any type of dance. It was the type where gracefulness, flexibility, and patience was needed, where people would dance on their tippy toes. You guessed it, it was ballet. But let me tell you that it was certainly not a walk in the park for me at the start. When I was just 5 years old, I overheard someone from behind me sneering, "Hee hee, ew, look at her legs, so ugly." When I turned around, I saw a few girls pointing to the back of my legs and giggling among themselves. My cheeks flushed. They were making fun of my skin, which was wrecked by eczema. I started wearing stockings to cover my dry, itchy, and inflamed skin. However, my ballet teacher told me that I was not allowed to wear them despite her knowing my condition. She did not even stop the girls when they were teasing me. That night, I came back home from class saying, "Mommy, I want to quit ballet. And do you know that I have no friends because of my eczema? Why is it that only I have skin problems?" I sobbed. I continued to cry for days. All I was worried back then was what others thought of me. However, my mother changed my perspective by saying, "Dear, when you have talent, nobody will look at your eczema. You just have to be yourself and do not need to change for others." Her words of wisdom lightened my heart and spurred me to muster up my courage. The following ballet lesson, I held my head up high and strutted into the dance studio without any stockings on. This time, however, the same group of girls looked at me and continued teasing me, but their jibes were to fall on deaf ears. All I did was to turn around and grin at them before I began to dance as gracefully as a swan. Soon after that, I sat for my ballet examination, and when the results was announced, I was the highest scoring candidate for my age in my dance studio. No one dared to utter any snide remarks. I had effectively shut everyone's mouth with my excellent performance. I had to credit my mother though for boosting my confidence. My determination and drive pushed me forward. I earned distinctions in the Royal Academy of Dance examinations for 7 consecutive years. Ever since I was being mocked at for having eczema, I worked even harder and emerged as the highest scoring candidate for my age in my dance studio for 5 years straight. To top it off, I was also chosen to take part in the Asian Dance Art Festival of 2018. The age category in which my partner and I competed in ranged from 7 to 12 years old. However, my partner and I were only 8 at that time. We didn't think that we stood a chance against the rest. However, we defied all odds and clinched the 3rd place in the duet category against competitors from 8 other countries. All of our hard work had paid off in the end. Well guys, I am proud to say that I am a walking testament of the wisdom of my mother's words. Talent does eclipse everything else. No one has ever mentioned about my eczema, and I've never again been the butt of any taunts. This is how my talent had triumphed my eczema. Thank you.